This is the Tokyo Butter 23 Sneaker Channel. Tokyo Butter 23 Sneaker Channel です。毎日アップするので毎日見てください。And this video is not going to work. There's absolutely no way in the world me taking a video like this is going to work, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm outside, as you can see, obviously. I'm not at home. And this is Tuesday, and on Tuesdays, instead of doing sneaker-related stuff, I do a top 10, where over a period of 10 weeks, I count down 10 different videos. About 10 different things that I want to talk about, and this guy that just passed me right there is looking at me like I'm an absolute weirdo, but well, maybe I am, so because I'm walking around the street looking at my phone and talking to it. Yeah, what this Tuesday top 10 is going to be about, it's all about why I like living in Japan. I've been here for 10 years. I've got no idea what this looks like, because I'll talk to you about what I shoot on and what equipment I use to shoot on in my YouTube channel. I think I was probably way too close to the camera just now, But anyway, yeah, this video is probably not going to work. It's probably not going to be any good, but it's good to get outside. And I do want to show you guys a bit of Japan. So instead of looking at me, I'm going to have you look at Japan. And this way I can actually see what we're looking at and talk to you guys about what it's like to live here in Japan and what it's like for me to live in Japan. Now, I've been here for 20 years. I came out here in 1999 and now it's 2019. And 20 long years, a long time to be in one place, a long time to be overseas, but here I am in Japan. So this here is, you'll see it in a minute, but over there is the Sumida-gawa River, and we're in the center of Tokyo, about a 14-minute train ride from Tokyo Station. So we're pretty central here, and over the course of these 10 videos and these 10 weeks I'm shooting these videos, I want to take you around the city a little bit, show you different parts of the city, my local neighborhood, which is what we're in right now, but also get out there and have a look around at the other parts of the city. And while we're doing that, I'll talk to you about the things that I like about Japan, what's so great about living in Japan. Why would I, a Brit, live in Japan for 20 years if I didn't like it? There must be a lot of reasons. So for now, we're just going to have a look around. I'm waiting for this light here to go from red to green. That might even be a little thing that people back home appreciate, is the different traffic lights, because traffic lights don't look like this in the UK. I don't know if they look like this in the States. I can't remember if they're horizontal like that or if they're vertical like they are in the UK. In the UK, the traffic lights are vertical instead of horizontal. So this is my local neighborhood. Like I said, this river right here is the Sumida-gawa River, and Tokyo is fed by 4 rivers. There's the Tama River, the Arakawa River, the Sumida-gawa River, and then the Edo-gawa River, which is more in Chiba than it is in Tokyo. And I live right on the banks of the Sumida-gawa River, which you're looking at right here. And we're in a park, and this park is one of the most beautiful parks in the local area, and there are a lot of beautiful parks in Japan. And the thing that I really want to talk to you guys about, very simply, my first sort of introduction to this, why I like living in Japan, is the weather. It's an absolutely gorgeous, beautiful day. You can see this guy running here. I do run on this track, and if you saw my Cinco for Summer video, you'll know that I'm going to try and get back into running again, because it's been a while since I was running. But it's a beautiful country, beautiful weather. And the thing I wanted to talk to you about today, the one thing I wanted to talk to you about was seasons and knowledge, okay? Seasons and knowledge. And the thing about knowledge is, I really hate it when people use their knowledge that they have, that other people don't have. They use knowledge as power. I know something, you don't know that thing, and I'm going to use that to hold power over you. That really bugs me. It really, really bugs me. And I like to share knowledge. I like to share knowledge with people. I like to get knowledge, and I like to give knowledge. And I don't think it's a power thing. I think it's fine not to know things. It's okay not to know things, and then to find them out. And then if you learn something new, you say, great, I learned something new. And the thing I want to talk to you guys about in terms of seasons, and this is also about knowledge, because it's a piece of knowledge that people maybe don't have, is that Japan has 5 seasons. Most places in the world have 4 seasons, you'd think, right? You know, winter, spring, summer and fall, or autumn as we say in the UK. But in Japan there are 5 seasons, because between spring and summer there's a rainy season. Now down, you know, in the tropics, sort of, you think of say Bangladesh or India or Sri Lanka, places like that, they tend to have a monsoon season that you think about, right? It's not a monsoon season, but it is like a month of super heavy rain that just rains and rains and rains. And it's a pretty tough month because it's it's quite humid as well. But the offset of that is the other 4 seasons are really calm and they're really dependable in Japan. Right now it's spring, it's an absolutely beautiful day here, but it's like this every single day. For like 2 months it's just beautiful weather, clear blue skies. Right now it's about 25 degrees Celsius, no idea what that is in Fahrenheit. If somebody knows, hit me up with a comment down below. But the seasons in Japan, they're just really dependable, and you know what's going to happen in them. Back home in Scotland, my God, you couldn't depend on the weather for the next day, let alone the next season. You had no idea what it was going to turn out like. And it's just great to live in a place where you know you can plan weeks or months in advance, and definitely it's going to be a beautiful day like it is today. It's an absolutely gorgeous day. But it's always like this in the spring in Japan, and it's one of the things I like. And I do like spring and autumn in Japan. If anyone's ever been here in the summer, it is awful. Well over 30 degrees every day for about 2 or 3 months, and horrible humidity, really ridiculous humidity. But in the spring and the fall, it's nice and cool but warm, so it's not too bad. These two guys banging away here looking really good. And it looks, and it's really great weather, it's really nice. In the winter, it's kind of meh, there's nothing much going on in the city, but there's great snow in Japan, in what they call the Japanese Alps. And up in the north in Hokkaido, where I've been before as well, is a beautiful place to ski and snowboard and stuff, so you can get out of the city in the winter. But the season is so dependable here in Japan. It's a beautiful city to live in, Tokyo. I really like it. There's a lot about it that I like, and over the next 10 weeks, I'm going to explain to you different parts of the city and different things that I like about Tokyo and I like about living in Japan. Like I said, I've been here for 20 years. It's a long time, and I've got a fairly good grasp on Japanese culture and Japanese living, and especially living in Tokyo. So over the next 10 weeks, look forward to that. I'm glad I could check in with you guys today. I'm glad I could turn the camera around. When I used to post content for the butter movement, I tended to face the camera out the way, which is a trick that the shoe butter used to use. He used to tend to have the camera out the way rather than in the way, and I kind of like that. I kind of like to show people things out there in the world, and it's kind of, I don't know, I'm not so comfortable being the star of the show, but when you're kind of sitting there looking at the camera and there's nothing else, then you're the only thing in the show, let alone just the star. So it's nice to face the camera the other way around. But for now, I'm just going to sign off, say thanks for checking in. That was a quick look around my local area, the Sumida-gawa River, where I live, and over the next 10 weeks I'll bring you more content every Tuesday about why I like living in Japan. On the other days of the week, it will be all about sneakers, and we'll be back to sneaker content tomorrow. For now, it's time for me to check off, say thanks for checking in, and I will see you tomorrow.